Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Today I would like to presentation about the personality trait. First of all, let me introduce the group members. Fadila Ramadhani Jafar, Nasrin Wehama, Nur Atika Baraho, and Intira Yusuf.
Okay, the first is for introduction. The theory of personality traits postulates that people naturally deal with a different situation and interact with their environment in different way. From a management perspective, information about an individual's personality can provide valuable information pertaining to what is the best method of communicating with them and what type of job and tasks they are most suitable for. By investigating the role of innovativeness in an individual's perception of satisfaction with life, this research aims to expand existing understanding beyond what personality traits are associated with life satisfaction to why individual possessing this personality trait perceive their life as more satisfying. Okay, next is literature review. The first is the Big Five personality trait. Number one is extroversion. Is extent to which individual engage with the external world and experience enthusiasm and other positive emotion. Number two is agreeableness. Is extent to which individuals value cooperation and social harmony, honesty, decency, and trustworthiness. Number three is conscientiousness. Extent to which individual value planning, possess the quality of persistence, and are achievement-oriented. Number four is neuroticism. Is extent to which individuals experience negative feeling and to emotional overreact. And last is openness to experience. Is extent to which individual exhibit intellectual curiosity. Okay, next is individual innovativeness. Innovativeness may be defined as the degree to which an individual is relatively earlier in adopting an innovation than other members of his system were relatively earlier. However, this study adopts a more generalized perspective of individual innovativeness that affects how an individual perceive and react to new ideas, inventions, or way of doing things, as well as the individual's propensity to improvise, generate original ideas, and accept challenges. Okay, next is satisfaction with life. The conceptualization of satisfaction with life typically diverges into two streams, the bottom-up and top-down. Furthermore, this is postulated that those individuals with personality traits that support innovativeness are more likely to attain positive situational factors in the various domains of life. The number and importance of such domains can vary greatly from one individual and another.
Hello guys, my name is Nur Atika Braho. I'm the second presenter. Here I will going to explain about the Big Five personality traits and individual innovativeness. From Ahmed 1998, these traits can typically fall under extroversions, high energy, agreeableness, ability to accommodate opposites, consistentness of persistence, low neuroticism, self-confidence, and openness to experience for interest, attraction to complexity, independence of judgment, curiosity, and firm sense of self as creative. Other theories like Burley, Kolodinsky, and Charity 2009 suggest that highly creative people tend to be situationists that persist an active of caring and pragmatic moral decision-making style. Buchanan 1998 also said that this implies that an individual's values and beliefs and their culture may also be important predictors of innovativeness. While this may be true, there is a large and increasing body of literature that provide evidence for the impact of personality traits on innovativeness. A discussion on the influence of each of the big five personality traits and individual innovativeness follows. Furthermore, Kirtan and De Sintis said that the qualities of enthusiasm and positive emotions enable extroverted individuals to try new things. While some studies did not find extroversion to have significant impact to innovativeness, a number of studies have reported that individuals with high levels of extroversion has greater innovations capability and stronger entrepreneurial intentions. Also, Bashun in 1998 found that teams with moderate level of extroversion tend to perform better in terms of innovative task performance. Accordingly, the first part of the first hypothesis is proposed. First, H1A. Extroversion positively affect the level of individual innovativeness is the relationship between agreeableness and individual innovativeness is somewhat complicated. Second, H1B. Agreeableness positively affect the level of individual innovativeness is not unlike agreeableness. The literature pertaining to the influence of constituents on innovativeness is divided. Third, H1C. Constituents positively affect the level of individual innovativeness. Is the influence of neuroticism on innovativeness is much better understood. Fourth, H1D. Neuroticism negatively affect the level of individual innovativeness. Is of the big five personality traits, openness to experience has the strongest and most well documented influence on innovativeness. And the last is H1E. Openness to experience positively affect the level of individual innovativeness.
I want to explain the big five personality traits and satisfactions with life. The first one is extraversion positively affect the level of satisfactions. The positive attributes of extraversions, particularly gregariousness and the feeling of positive emotions. McRae and Terricciano 2005, and suggest that extroverted individuals would perceive their life positively and thus be more likely to be satisfied with life. Why? Because for them, social activities, exchange information with other people, and enjoy socializing are fun things. So they find happiness from outside themselves. And conversely, if they are alone for them is something boring. Therefore, the first part of hypothesis is extraversions positively affect the level of satisfactions. The next, same as extraversions, individuals with agreeableness tend to be more obedient to others individuals. They are cooperative, kind, friendly, and avoid conflict with others. Therefore, such individuals are more likely to have satisfying social relationships and perhaps even professional relationships. And the second part of the hypothesis proposed agreeableness positively affect the level of satisfactions. This conscientiousness personality tends to be more careful in taking an actions or taking full consideration in making decisions. They are reliable, responsible, diligent, and achievements-oriented. These traits enable highly conscientious individuals to achieve success and satisfactions in all domains of their life, particularly work. Therefore, the third part of the hypothesis proposes conscientiousness positively affect the level of satisfaction. Neuroticism is to assess a person's ability to withstand pressure or stress. As a result, individuals tend to very neurotic to experience more negative life experiences because individuals with emotionally stable tend to become, when facing problems, confident, have a firm stand. Therefore, the fourth part of the proposed hypothesis is neuroticism positively affect the level of satisfaction. Unlike the other big five, openness to experience somewhat inconsistent relationship with satisfaction with life. Some students have found a positive relationships while others have found an insignificant relationship because individuals to be sensitive to both positive and negative experience. However, creative, imaginative, and the third hypothesis is individual innovativeness and satisfactions with life. The relationship between innovative and satisfactions with life is complex and multifaceted. Hutala and Parzival 2007 proposed that innovativeness and well-being have a two-way relationship where the way is enhance each other's and inhibit each other's. Inhibit each other's where innovation actives may be perceived as a demand upon the individual and hence reduce well-being. And for enhance each other's, they may be perceived as a resource that help individuals achieve their goals and increase well-being. This was validated by the findings of Nimrod 2008 that innovative individuals were more likely to agree that they had achieved what they expected from life and indicate significantly higher satisfactions with life than non-innovative individuals. Accordingly, the third hypothesis is proposed individual innovativeness positively affects satisfactions with life.
The study explored the influence of personality trait on innovation and satisfaction with life perceptions. A conceptual model is proposed and tests empirically through statistical analysis. A large number of respondents were from undergraduate program 45% and postgraduate program 30%, including MBA and executive MBA, whereas a low number of respondents participate from graduate programs. The fact remains that the number of students enrolled in graduate programs is normally very low as compared to undergraduate programs. Reliability analysis is performed through Conbench Alpha using SPSS software. The value of Conbench Alpha should be greater than 0.5 as per acceptable standard. Normally, Bernstein, 1978. Personality traits have also influence of perception of satisfaction with life and well-being. Literature provides some direct and indirect evidence related to association between personality trait and perception of well-being, for instance. Finally, openness, the experience is found positively and significantly associated with perception of well-being, which is consistent with the finding of Fuller 2013 and Solder 2014. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.